Okay, everybody, I wanted to spend some time and do a quick review and take on this ONN 1080p quote-unquote portable projector that I picked up at Walmart about 2 months now. Ended up getting it at an open box price at local Walmart. Was not in the market to buy a projector at the time, but because of Christmas and just why not? It ended up picking it up for about 120, 130, which I think you can get at eBay. I think Amazon has a couple around the similar price, and so for a lot of people, the specs are actually pretty impressive. And so I think there's probably a lot of people out there who are borderline thinking, well, maybe I give it a shot, maybe I won't. So I wanted to give you guys my take on it so that maybe it could help you, if anything, just to get it for fun. So I'm not a professional reviewer. Got a lot of feedback from my last video about how to do this more, I guess, in a way that's more helpful for people. So I shot this in 4K. Hopefully that everybody can see the details on the video, which I'll show in just a little bit. So just so everybody can see, here at the top you've got the power button, just the kind of navigation on the screen. I don't think I've ever had to use it on this because the way I have it set up is that I got to use the remote, so which is actually pretty decent. It's modeled similar to the Apple TV remote. It's very simple, not too many buttons, which is great. So power, obviously, you got your mute, navigation up, down, left, right, and OK. Not sure what flip is for. I didn't really read the manual because it was pretty straightforward. I know that some people would be really reluctant to use the sound coming out of the projector, but it's actually pretty impressive. I've been pleasantly surprised. For our room setup, we have a small room here, which I'll show you in just a little while. It's more than enough to get us good enough audio like you would get out of like a regular TV speakers, which is usually pretty tinny, pretty low volume, low bass. But I've got a sound bar set up to get the extra bass and kind of fullness and sound. But I'll be honest, like, we're not doing this for a home theater setup. We're doing it just for some fun TV watching in our room. Back to the main menu and then back. There are some screen settings which I'll show you, which I got from another YouTube video, which I think do bring out the best video quality. So as far as on the back here, you can see a USB port, which actually allows you to use music and video directly to the projector. You have two HDMI inputs up here on the top left. You have AV input. There's actually some headphone jack, the remote IR receiver, I think, and then VGA. This large knob here is the keystone, which I don't think I really needed to use. I maybe made some adjustment up on our setup. You have the DC in, and then which just has a huge power brick, which I don't understand because I really don't think it's quote-unquote portable like they say. It really does need, it's sizable. You can see my hand, and it's not really portable. I think that's just more of a marketing thing. Down right here in this section, you can see there's a little USB, well, not little, but there's a USB connection to power this HDMI slot, which is actually built for the Roku device that comes with this. I ended up finding way better quality with my Xbox S1 and or X1S, and so I ended up just using that. As you'll see in the future, the 4K that comes out of that and output it through the projector's pretty good. And so I just found that the 1080p quality from the Roku to the 1080p projector couldn't even match up against the 4K output of the Xbox One S. And so I'll have some 4K movies that I'll be playing on there so you guys can see the quality. So I'll show you that in just a sec.